I have a little treat planned for you guys. Don't ask me how I got this. Don't ask me how I got my hands on a version of Tekken 7 Season 1, because then the Namcops will come after me. First of all, look at this nice, compact character select screen. Look how tiny it is. Look how much it's been inflated since Season 1. How many characters are there? Like, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 34, 35, 36. 36 characters. Now we're like at just about to approach 50. So I think 36 is by itself a pretty good size for a roster. I say 7, but I'm not counting Panda and Kuma as 2 characters. Who do we not have? We don't have like any of the DLC characters. We don't have Noctis, we don't have Negan, we don't have Goose. Who was the very first DLC character? I think it was Geese. Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff we can check out here just to observe how the game has changed over the past 3 years. And bear in mind, when Season 1 came out, this was already a 2-year-old game. Tekken 7 came out in May 2015, and the console version came out in May 2017. So Season 1 is already a 2-year-old game. Now we're like a 5.5-year-old game. Like, this is old. This is like, Tekken 7's an old game. Oh, this select screen. It's like this. I forgot. It's not the grid. It's this hideous, clunky thing. Whoever thought this was a good idea? Ah, yeah. The health bars weren't horrible either. Is this seriously how the health bars looked? What is the color scheme for health bars now? It's like green and orange, or like light blue and orange now. Like the new color scheme kind of reminds me of like a Caribbean cocktail. It whets my appetite. But there's a bunch of characters I want to check out. Let's start with Kazumi, actually. She's been nerfed like the most, perhaps. I think the most obvious thing to check with Kazuma is the range on her jabs and her down forward 1. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Thank God they nerfed this character. One of the first things they nerfed was the range on her jab and her down forward 1. Wow, that is fucking stupid. Can you imagine if Season 1 Kazumi was still here? That's fucking off screen. Oh my god. Oh my god. And her jabs are like, oh my god. Whoever thought this was a good idea? I hope this puts things into perspective, right? Like, can you imagine if we were still playing this game? And can you believe this is already a massively nerfed version of 7.0 Kazumi? I know people like think that Leroy and Fakum Ram, this is like this conspiracy theory that they were made super strong in order to sell DLC, and that could be partially true. I think especially with Leroy, there was a concentrated effort to make that character just ridiculous. But like, Tekken has a long history of releasing broken new characters. If I can get my hands on the arcade version somehow, this is Season 1, mate. People were playing this in tournaments. This was -1 too. So she could like, do this. Yeah. Now this was really hard to step as well. I should probably have picked double Kazumi so I could have checked things better. Hold on. Oh, they don't have the quick select either, do they? Yeah, you still step it to the right. They've made it easier to step though in Season 3. I guess Kazumi with her better step can do it more consistently. But yeah, that's the big thing about Season 1 Kazumi, just like the dumb range. The dumb range on this. Oh my god. Nearly. Let's see the max range. Like this around. Yeah, so dumb. And like this. Oh my god. Like, this is actually half screen. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Tekken has a history of bad decisions. Didn't start with Falcon Ram. Or Leroy. Alright. Who's next? Who really changed? Who's really changed since... I gotta check out my boy Steve. Oh yeah, so easy. Ah, man, no fucking this shit. I can just, yeah, easy ass confirms, thank you. But he didn't have his dumbass rage drive. I only have this, which is actually not too bad. What I want them to do to this is make the punches come out a bit sooner. Because the really dumb thing about this is that he, like, look, he swings to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. And if you press punches when he's swaying to the right, he'll actually wait until he gets to the left side until he starts throwing punches. He can only punch from the left side for some dumb reason. I would just make the punches faster. But yeah, this is a godsend. I mean, I'm kind of glad it's gone, because this is kind of dumb, actually. What would be the optimal? I forgot even what is... I don't know, something like that. Oh, that had a different knockdown, too. It had that kind of splat. They changed it. This, of course, wasn't a wall bounce, because wall bounces didn't exist. He had this for his 13 frame. No spin. What else changed with him? Ah, of course, this. You could actually do things. Yeah, see? That was different. Free damage. This was... Oh, yeah. I remember you have to sidestep right in the middle of that to realign. Or left. I think people exaggerate how much wall carry changed for Season 3. Yeah, it did increase across the board, but it's not night and day. This, of course, is not a counter-hit launcher. But it's like only 0 on block, I believe. Now it's -5. Yeah, this was just rubbish because it was unsafe. It was like -17 or some shit. You never use this. You never ever use this. But yeah, those are the main things. The main things with Steve are, just to reiterate, no spin on back 1-2. Of course, easy mode combo on counter hit down forward 2. Yeah, this isn't a counter hit combo. This gives you a free forward 2. This had less recovery. Back 1 to flicker. Those are the main things. All right. Who's next? I do miss this nice lean character select screen. I guess the big menaces of yeah, we should try Dragunov for sure. He's the other big menace. Where the fuck is Dragunov? There he is. How am I playing Season 1? Magic. Time machine. I used the DeLorean. All right. So the big thing, of course, is this. Force and crouch. Very oppressive. Ah, that's right. That's right. Dragunov has an advantage on the player 1 side, because then you can't. Right. See? Because then he can sidestep while standing 4. See? Previously, Dragunov had a real advantage on the player 1 side, because from player 2 side, he couldn't actually sidestep while standing 4 after a down 2. You have to do a side walk, don't you? Or is it dependent on the range? Yeah, some ranges you have to sidestep, some you have to walk. I remember a lot of Dragunovs just go for 4-1 for the whiff punisher up close. Yeah, down forward 2 is usually a bit too slow to punish while standing 4. Okay, the other thing about this dude was this, of course. This was really hard to step in Season 1. Yep. Step it to the left, though. Not to the right. See, I think this character would have gone off a bit, even in Season 1. It's pretty easy to step to the left, actually. And they nerfed the tracking. I think 2 characters that were probably really have been overrated for all of Tekken 7, even since Season 1, are Dragunov and Xiaoyu. And Xiaoyu was pretty damn good in this, actually, relative to she is now, but I still think these 2 characters have always been overrated in Tekken 7.